Good evening, everyone. As the proud principal of this wonderful school community, it is with great privilege and pleasure that I welcome you to our groundbreaking ceremony here at Pumpkin Delight. For more than 7 decades, the students and staff of this beautiful school have gone forth into the world and have represented us with excellence, honor, and tradition. While thinking about the thousands of graduates of Pumpkin Delight over this span of time, it gives me great joy to think about the many places and roles where our students have landed. In business, industry, in medicine and politics, athletics, education, and countless more. And today they continue to prove that their start here at Pumpkin Delight was and continues to be something really extraordinary. While we give thanks for those moments in our school's history, it is equally important to look to the future as we implement the latest advancements in school facility design, technology, and educational delivery. It is truly exciting, and to be honest, I can't wait to get started. On behalf of the children of Pumpkin Delight, past, present, and future, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for making this project possible. And speaking of our children, I am proud to introduce, they're waiting so patiently, introduce this group of Pumpkin Delight student representatives who will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Children?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, everyone. Weren't they great? Boys and girls from Pumpkin Delight School, under the direction of Michael Testa, their music teacher. So as Mr. McNeill said, welcome to everybody. It's my honor tonight to introduce some of the invited guests and dignitaries that are with us. First of all, I would like to say that Mayor Ben Blake was unable to be here tonight. It's his son Tucker's birthday today, so we give him a pass. State Representative from the 118th District, Frank Smith. From our Board of Education, Chairwoman Susan Glennon, members Megan Doyle, Andy Fowler, and Cindy Wolf-Boynton. From our Board of Aldermen, Alderman Ray Vitale, Alderwoman Michelle Parente, and Alderwoman Dr. Ellen Beatty. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Anna Kataya, and Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Amy Fettigan. Representing the Permanent School Facilities Building Committee. That's a long name, but under the regulations of the state, in order to be eligible for state funding, the city is required to have a permanent school committee who oversees all building projects throughout the district. So this committee takes the project from the start to the finish, hiring the architects, hiring the general contractors who are here that I'll introduce in a second. But the Permanent School Facilities Building Committee, their chairman, Matt Woods, and members, Jim Santa Barbara and Robert Nuno. In addition, Alderman Vitale is on the committee, and Board of Education members Cindy Wolf-Boynton and Andy Fowler are also on that committee. From the city of Milford, I'm not sure if he's here, but our purchasing agent from the city of Milford, who's overseeing, there he is, Fred Bialka. I want to make a special mention of Fred because, you know, he oversees a lot of projects in the purchasing department, but this is very special to him because he went from kindergarten through 8th grade through Pumpkin Delight School. So Fred, welcome back. Our Director of Facilities, Mr. Pat Bradbury. Director of Food Service, who's probably getting the food and refreshments ready, Eileen Faustich. Our Director of Business and Instructional Digital Services, formerly known as IT, Louis Giancola. And our Communications Coordinator, who worked very hard on putting this program together, Mrs. Kathy Benetti. I know that there are several administrators, central office and building administrators who are here tonight, so welcome. I'd like to introduce our architects on the project, the architectural firm of Tecton Architects, and representing them tonight, Jeff Wazinski, Eddie Wadowski, Anna Petronio, and Marissa Zorzi. And from the general contractor, who are here tonight from the Nutmeg Companies, Jason Bugby, Vice President, Everett Gowendo, Vice President, Shane McAvoy, the Operations Manager, and Jeffrey Olson, the Project Manager, who I think you'll be seeing here around the property quite often throughout this project. So thank you guys for all the work that you've done so far and the great work that we know that you're going to do. I also want to say the whole project is about the kids that we saw, and I also want to recognize our outstanding staff, the faculty and teachers, all of the staff of Pumpkin Delight School who are here tonight. Thank you all so much for what you do for our kids. And last but not least, all the parents. None of this would be possible if your kids weren't here. So thank you so much for all the support of your students and of Milford Public Schools and Pumpkin Delight School. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge and thank the Pumpkin Delight School custodial staff, the food service staff, and also our team from BIDS who are videotaping, and this will be available for broadcast on our YouTube station. So thank you all very much. At this time, it's my honor and pleasure to introduce the chairwoman of the Board of Education, Mrs. Susan Glennon.
Thank you, Jim. Good evening, everyone. It's a beautiful, beautiful night to be celebrating. On behalf of the board, I would like to thank Mayor Blake, the Board of Aldermen, other elected officials, parents and caregivers, and the Milford community for their support of Milford Public Schools and this wonderful project. A special thank you goes to the members of the Permanent Schools Building Committee who have already spent and will continue to spend many, many hours of volunteer time attending to the details of this renovation of Pumpkin Delight School. You know, the space in which our staff and our young people spend their school days instills a great sense of pride and really does impact teaching and learning. And we all have a role in promoting their success, and these partnerships provide a powerful message to our young people that the community cares about them. The board is grateful for the collaboration and the important relationships we have with all of those involved in this project, and we appreciate their efforts to bring it to fruition. Pumpkin Delight has been one of my, I don't want to say favorite schools, but it's architecturally, it's a school that I've always loved with its high windows and its, it's a beautiful space, lots of light, and you know, I'm very excited. We're all excited to see the finished product. So thank you again. Have a great evening. And with that, I would like to introduce our marvelous superintendent of schools, Dr. Anna Kutaya.
It is so incredibly great to see so many people here to support the start of a great project. Actually, in my eyes, this evening is an evening filled with promise, hope, and dreams come true. Tonight, I am grateful to stand before you on the threshold of the future, really. And this marks an occasion with our groundbreaking ceremony here in just a few minutes as we break ground at Pumpkin Delight. You know, as I was preparing for this evening's remarks, I took a moment to imagine, if you could all just join me for a minute, okay? What would our colleagues in 1949 think about this incredible project before us this evening? 1949, the original building. And here we are in 2022, imagining even greater things for our young people. I feel like we're going to be standing on their shoulders as we continue to move forward with this building project. Clearly, today's learning environment is a little different than 1949. Little? And probably so different than what was envisioned for young people in 1949. Today's educational programs require spaces that are much more student-centered, teacher-facilitated, and career-focused. Today's educational spaces must offer flexibility and technology richness. This, yes, that's right, all of that for our 5 to 10-year-olds. Pretty incredible dream, isn't it? While we know great things happen for kids within the walls of PDS already, every day, imagine what additional opportunities can exist for our young people and staff members. I look forward to spaces that will encourage student voice and choice in the future. The ability to dig deep in the new STEM labs, a chance to wander more in the beautiful new media center or the peaceful new courtyard space, and the ability to feel the joy of a beautiful new cafeteria and gym multi-purpose space. These will provide limitless opportunities for our students to dream, learn, and grow. In fact, one of the drivers of this project certainly is the commitment of the Board of Education, who just recently adopted new commitments. The 9th commitment of 9 is stated as, we are committed to operational excellence that ensures Milford Public Schools invest in the newest and most advanced practices to ensure relevant and progressive educational opportunities for all students. This groundbreaking, this building project is an example of our Board of Education's commitment to this community. There is no question that this renovation and construction project goes a long way in fulfilling the board and our commitment to continued excellence. We thank you for your support for all of the officials in this city, all the believers in this city of our young people. And of course, a project of this magnitude could not happen without all that support, particularly financial commitment from our city officials, the various boards and committees in place, and most importantly, the Milford residents who believe in investing in young people. Thank you for your unwavering support and belief in our journey as a school system to provide the very best for this city's young people. Thank you so very much. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Matt Woods, who is the chair of the Permanent School Facilities Building Committee. It is a very long title, Jim. He has a few remarks to help us get started with this project.
I've been chairman of the Permanent School Facilities Building Committee since December 1987, and this is my 16th major project groundbreaking ceremony. The last two were West Shore Middle School, which was previously K Avenue Elementary School, the sister school for Pumpkin Delight, and before that, East Shore. Even though this is the groundbreaking ceremony, the project really started on February 3, 2020, when the Board of Aldermen assigned the project to the committee and appropriated funding to hire an architect. That was right before the pandemic started. But despite that, the committee, many of whose members are here tonight that Mr. Ricciatelli referred to, have spent dozens of night meetings, first selecting the architect, Tecton Architects, and then after Tecton Architects was selected, they started preparing plans and specifications that had to be approved by the state of Connecticut. And then once we got approval from the state, we then selected the general contractor, Nutmeg Companies, who is here today. We have a $17.4 million project ahead of us and a 480-day construction schedule. Now, we already have all of our state approvals. As soon as we get our local approvals, the contractor will start work. And God willing, in 18 months, all of us will be here again for the ribbon cutting ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the officers of your PTA, Amy Fino and Carolee Schultz.
Good evening, everyone. We just want to start by saying how happy we are to be able to all be here together again in person. It's great for us to just see everyone and be here. We really want to just reiterate the same thing everyone's been saying. We're so thankful to everyone here who had any part in making this project come to life. We're so excited for our kids and our teachers to have, you know, the new school and the, you know, all the new renovations that are coming, and we're just so thankful to everyone.
Yes, thank you, everyone. And this renovation will help enhance our students' life in totality. All the after-school programs will be enriched, all the specials will be enriched, and I know everyone in our community is so excited, so we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
It's time for the official groundbreaking ceremony. Actually, we're going to have two. The first one will be some of the officials that are here, and then the second groundbreaking ceremony will be with our students and Mr. McNeill. All right, boys and girls, you ready? Let's count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How about a round of applause for our children? Very quickly, as we come to a close with our ceremony, I just want to say personally, I am humbled by the level of support that stands before me. Please give yourselves a round of applause. This project cannot be done and will not be done without your support and your partnership. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and as Pumpkin Delight, as a school community, we thank you as well.